Okay, let me get my schedule up. Just gonna wait for a couple people to join. And then I'll probably start in about 12:15. Should change the lighting. Okay, yeah, that's better light. Okay, I'll start at 12:15. All right, well, actually, I'm just gonna start. So, hello and welcome to, actually, this is, I'm looking to the camera. Welcome to my first ever live stream, my birthday Q&A. And I am Mel the Scientist. And oh, thank you, random stranger that I'm not related to. And I wanted to use this hour to chat with my subscribers and thank you personally for subscribing and supporting to my channel. Every subscription means the world to me, and I want to make sure that you know how much that I appreciate your support. I've been a constant YouTube watcher for, I want to say, since middle school, and I couldn't wait to have a platform where I could influence and inspire others. So I'm extremely grateful to be here today. And yeah. So this is a Q&A, so you can ask me any questions you like. And also, I encourage you to use the super chat, which is a special chat function where you can purchase a live chat. And I think it's about as low as $1. And it will stand out among other chats, and it can be pinned at the top of the chat. And I will, of course, respond to that donation. So thank you in advance. And if you're feeling generous, I will greatly appreciate it. Especially because you'll also be supporting the progress of the channel. If you do decide to donate, I will be using the funds towards channel equipment. So I am in need of a good quality video camera for my videos. And I've been doing some research on video cameras, and they have like a range of prices. So I want to be able to pick a good camera and not overlook other ones because they're less expensive. So yeah, I'm going to be using the funds for that. And also other channel essentials like editing software, which is expensive monthly, and mics, etc. So once again, if you would like to support through Super Chat or Super Thanks, then thank you so much. And I can't wait to utilize your gift towards bettering my channel. So, and don't forget, you can always ask me any questions during the chat. And so one thing that I'm actually excited to show with you all is the new Mel the Scientist bracelet. And here it is right here. I'm going to show you. I'll show you one at a time. Actually, I'll show you this one first. So this is the Mel the Scientist bracelet. And it is made of sodalite and lava stone. And sodalite is a gemstone that is typically blue. However, the white running through it is something called calcite that typically runs through the stone. And I've also added an MTS charm to go around the bracelet. So it'll look like that. And it is handmade by myself and also designed by me. And there are 2 variations. So this one is incorporated with something called hematite. So it's like this part right here is hematite. And it is an iron oxide mineral. And yeah, it looked really pretty. I thought it would be cute with the bracelet. So that has its own healing properties as well. Sodalite has healing properties, and you can check them out. I'm going to plug what I need to plug in a second. But the second one is another variation where I replaced the hematite with rhinestone beads. Hold up, I'm going to wait till it focuses on it a bit more. Yeah, there we go. So the rhinestone beads for those who want a sparkly, more, bedazzled version. I tend to like those myself. But those are the 2 variations. And I also, most importantly, apply a jewelry shield, which is something that I put on top of all the metal aspects of the bracelet. And what it does is it protects those with sensitive skin from metallic irritation. So you can wear it without having to worry about your skin getting irritated because of the metal. So I'll be putting it on the charms as well as the rhinestone accents. And I'll also be doing it for the hematite accents. Hematite is a naturally occurring mineral. However, I'll still be putting it on there anyway, because you can never account for people who have allergies. So I'll be putting it on there anyway. I may not need it, but just trying to cover my bases. But yep, that is the new official not Mellow Story Box. That's my company. That is the small business that you will find it on. So that's mellowstorybox.com, MELLAS jewelrybox.com. And that's where you'll find a whole array of my other designs that I also hand make. So, for example, November is coming up. And I also have a citron bracelet and earrings. And if you didn't know, citron is the stone for November. the birthstone for November. And so I have that as well. It's really cute. That's a pretty popular selection. I also have rose quartz, amethyst. Let me see. I have rose quartz, amethyst, pearl, garnet. And pearl is the birthstone for June. Garnet's the birthstone for January. Amethyst is the birthstone for February. Aquamarine, I have that. That's for March. Tiger eye, onyx, howlite, and more. So you can check out my small jewelry business at mellasjewelrybox.com. And I will also be adding with your purchase a handwritten note personally written by me, thanking you for supporting my business. So you can look forward to that as well. And thank you so much. Yes, the link is in the description for the bracelet and the website you can find it off of. And thank you in advance. Okay, so moving on. So regarding the future of the channel, so this is why I'm actually in need of a good video camera, because I actually plan on upgrading the content of my channel. So I won't be doing just reactions, and I'm going to be doing some really cool stuff. I actually have something that'll be coming in today that I can't wait to do when that day comes. However, that's why I'm going to be needing a good video camera. So like I said, if you want to donate for that, then I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll be doing some really cool experiments, activities, and interviews. Let me see. I already have the ideas written down, but I don't want to do them yet because I kind of don't have the ability to do them, to shoot them. For example, there is an upcoming video that I'll be posting. I'm still in the process of editing it right now. It's my first trip to the West Coast, and I filmed it. It happened about 2 weeks ago. It was a business trip, and I've never been to I'm originally from Washington, D.C., so I've pretty much been on the East Coast. I've been out of the country a good 2-3 times, but I've never actually been to the West Coast of the United States. So that was my first time going, and you'll see where in the West Coast it is when you tune into the video. But the footage I collected was about an hour long, slightly over an hour. And I had to use my 4-year-old iPhone 8 to shoot it. And when I got my iPhone 8 4 years ago, it was already like 2 years old. Like not the phone, but the iPhone 8 itself was 2 years old when I got the phone. It was this whole drama about needing to upgrade to an iPhone from my Android phone. And yeah, the footage is an hour long, and my phone has so much storage on it already. I got it in like 2018, 2019. So it's got a lot of footage on it already, a lot of videos and pictures. So they take up a lot of space on the phone. So at this point, I can't really rely on my phone to take footage anymore. So that's why I'm trying to get some money to get something more professional that is specifically built for filming and, easier editing. And also so I can start learning how to work video cameras, especially because photography specifically has always been sort of a passion of mine to do. So I kind of wanted to get a camera for that reason anyway. So when I have time, I can learn the basics and in and outs of photography. But it'll be great to have it for filming and editing. So okay. So this is the part where I kind of go off script. I literally had this document full of the things that I had wanted to start talking about. But yeah, I kind of got all of my plugs out the way. And now I'm going to be talking about, oh yes, movies and shows that I should react to and review. There are lots of stuff. Oh, that's right. I also meant to say it's Halloween season. It's October. So I'm always excited about this time of year, especially as a child of October. So I was just planning doing Fright Night with my family. So hopefully down the road we can do that, because I've been trying to wear a costume for the longest time. The last time I was able to actually wear a costume was, see, I don't want to count 2019 because it was like an hour party that just wasn't fun at all. I didn't get to wear the costume, but I feel like for how much I actually paid for it, it wasn't what I got back from it. But I still love the outfit. I'm going to wear it one day somewhere, hopefully, but I kind of just want to change it up at this point. And there are a couple ideas I actually wanted to do, and one of them was I kind of wanted to go as, yeah, if you don't know him, it's kind of a crime. I kind of wanted to go as Hisoka, but I don't know. I was kind of on the fence about it, especially because he has so many versions of his outfit that I think, you know what? I think actually this is season 2 Hisoka with the black top when he was fighting in the arena. Don't ask me why I know that. I kind of know where all his outfit variations are, like what season they're from, because that's how much I love him. And these are crop cut earrings, if you didn't see. But yeah, I love Hunter x Hunter. It is my second favorite after Attack on Titan. And yeah, we can definitely get into that conversation later. But Hunter x Hunter is really good. So I was going to go either as Hisoka or Kurapika, except Kurapika was going to be hard because I got my hair done so that I could go to the San Francisco trip and not have to worry about my hair. So with that, it was like I wouldn't be able to wear the blonde wig and everything in the outfit. I mean, I could have just worn my hair out, but it just kind of takes away from the look if you can't wear the hair. And I'm a purist. Like, I need to look the part in order to feel it. So I guess those two are kind of out. And then with Hisoka's hair, I don't really know how I was going to do that, to be honest. I don't know. I somehow would have made it work. Although I wanted to be Gon, but those little shorts weren't it. I like Gon's outfit. I don't know why people. I was talking with my brother about about Gon's outfit. He said he doesn't like really care for it, but I think it's cute. I would totally wear it. Now it's October, and on this coast it gets pretty cold. So if you're going out, then you might want to wear something that's not what Gon will wear, pretty much. So I mean, he has the jacket portion, but then he also has the shorts, and it's like you kind of have to wear like tights or long johns under it or something in order to make it work. But I love his outfit. I am gonna wear it one of these days. I saw someone else do a cosplay. It was really cute. I love his little book bag and everything. So yeah, his outfit was definitely, it was on my mind to do as well, but because it's gonna be cold around October 31st, around there, I already know how I am. I get cold very easily. It's only because I have thick thighs. I'm not trying to be. Yeah, I understand that, because my thighs would also be moving back and forth. Just this the whole day wouldn't be fun. And then the shorts would ride up. I know exactly what that means. Trust me, I know exactly what that means. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. So the outfit that I'm actually thinking of wearing is the my outfits that they have, like not their regular school uniforms, but when they're doing the hero training and they're working out. Because I was watching it. I'm on season 4, by the way. So don't spoil what's going on right now, because I'm catching up to it. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. But I was thinking about wearing that outfit because, one, it's a 2-parter. So like, if depending on who I get it from, it'll probably be in like tracksuit form or something like that. I can wear layers underneath that, so I can be comfortable, but I could also wear the outfit and look really cute. Also, I don't have to worry about the hair, because if you've seen My Hero Academia, like literally everyone in the hero class looks completely different, has their own unique look. So I wouldn't have to copy off, I wouldn't have to choose someone to look like, especially when they're not wearing their hero costumes, because then that's when you do have to do the full cosplay. Like if you're doing Ochako, like you'd have to have the bangs and the pink suit and everything. But with the hero uniforms that they wear, it doesn't matter. Although if I was gonna go with someone, it would be Todoroki because I love his hair. I would definitely get the hair with the half white, half red. That's a look. So I would probably do that if anyone. And also, if I felt like truly going the distance, I would do Ashido, the pink alien girl, because she's adorable. And my favorite one though, out of all of them, is Asuli, the frog girl, because she's just adorable. I liked her from the get. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for Halloween. We'll see. But yeah, when I looked at their outfits, I was like, I think that's probably the one. So I'll probably be doing that for Halloween. Although to be honest, these braids might even be out before Halloween. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know the last time I accidentally kept braids in a lot longer than I should have. I was super inexperienced, but boy did I bear the consequences of that. So never again. But yeah, it's Halloween season. It's fun. It's my favorite time of year. So just trying to see what movies I'll be watching. There's actually some classics that I haven't seen yet, that I have yet to see, and there are some classics that I watched that were just a total disappointment. I won't say it because I'm not. I don't feel like having to battle that right now. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Movies and shows I should react to and review. I love watching review channels, especially with like when they talk about nerdy stuff or shows that I watch. I bought a Rock Lee wig for a fit last year. What's his name? Asking if I was. That's funny. Let me see. Have I had any? Oh yeah, okay. So, I never talked about the last outfit I had. The last outfit I had that I bought was Harry Potter Slytherin look. I bought the whole look. I was in Spirit Halloween. I got the cloak, which was a good $50 on its own. I got the rest of the outfit. And oh yes, let me talk about this. So, I went to college in New Orleans, and apparently the culture differences are so wide, it's ridiculous, to the point where it even crosses into movie and show territory. Harry Potter is a cultural phenomenon. So when I was walking around all day wearing my Slytherin outfit, I'm walking, I'm thinking, people are gonna eat me up. They're gonna be like, hey, I love that outfit. I was walking around, and none of those kids knew what I was at all. And I was pissed. Usually if people are staring at you, it would make you feel embarrassed. I was embarrassed for them. I was like, how dare you not know who Harry Potter is? I almost wanted to fight the way people were looking. I was like, are you serious right now? And then I spoke to my friend. I was like, you know Harry Potter, right? He was like, oh, I actually never saw any of those movies. When I tell you, I wanted to distance myself from him for that whole day. I was like, just leave me alone. Don't talk to me today. That was disappointing. So, yeah, that whole day was disappointing. That's why I want to do I want a redo of Halloween. I want to be able to go out, do something with my family, and wear nerdy references and people get them. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to do this amusement park thing. So I know there's Six Flags all over the country, but I don't know if there's Kings Dominion all over the country. So we'll do either one of those Fright Nights there. And I haven't done that since I was like really little. So hopefully we can do it. I know my older sisters were saying that they can try to make it. I know my brother wants to come. My brother and his girlfriend. I'm sure they'll want to come. And they're gonna have to wear costumes too, because this is my birthday gift and they're gonna have to do what I say. I'm the baby, so they better. But yeah, that's it for Halloween season. Any I'm trying to figure out what horror movies have I not seen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What Halloween movies? I'm trying to figure out, have I not? The classics that I haven't seen. See, I saw Carrie a long time ago, but I really don't remember. But it's iconic, so I have to rewatch it again. I remember I saw The Exorcist, and unpopular opinion, it was boring. I actually fell asleep through it. I was like, all the hype for this. Now it was the 70s, so that's saying something. And it was boring, but honestly, I'm sure it's still better than a whole bunch of the trash I've seen on streaming services. But there are actually some good ones that aren't too popular that are from this era that actually deliver. Like one that comes to mind is this movie called As Above, So Below, and it was on Netflix, or it had it had a steady rotation on Netflix, and that was really good. I think you should check that out. Um, let me see. Yeah, scary movies these days are just bad, just terrible. Um, oh, you know what? You know what's also popular that I haven't really seen? I haven't seen Hellraiser. I know that's popular, but I actually never saw it. Um, so I kind of want to take a look at that, especially because they rebooted it on Hulu, and I want to take a look at it. But I feel like maybe I shouldn't take a look at it until I've seen the older ones yet. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah, in terms of movies and shows to react to review, I'm trying to figure out. Um, I'm not much of a TV person nowadays, and I didn't grow up with cable, so there's a lot of shows that I actually don't know about. Um, uh, but yeah, put some. I don't know if there's anything that you want, like my review and opinion on. We can definitely have chats about that. And why do you like to see horrors like Blade trilogy? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I love Blade. Duh. Why do I like to see horrors? Well, I mean, because I feel like if you're a child of October, you are born fearless. I mean, of course, it doesn't bother you. Like this is your time. This is like the this is your time of birth. This is like the essence of you. So this, all this Halloween. This is like your time. You don't really have any other time. Uh, or things that kind of are your time of year. So, and I'm born in the fall, so yeah, I just love this particular time of year. Fall is my favorite season. It's 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 my healthiest time of year. Otherwise, I'm just either sick or have allergies for the rest of the year. So and summer sucks, especially here in DC because the humidity is lethal. So yeah, fall Halloween season is my favorite time of year. It's where I get the most excited about stuff. So yeah, and then if you're an October child, you're just naturally fearless. I would think October babies would agree with me. So yeah, Blade Trilogy was cool. I know people don't like the third one, but I don't really care. um yeah. Also, Blade isn't scary. It's not scary at all. Um let me see. Oh, also, I'm thinking I may go on Twitch and start streaming games because I know my videos that I play. So normally I'll do a recording of me playing some games on Xbox Game Pass. Um, However, I've done like 5 gaming videos, but they don't do nearly as well as my other videos on the channel so far. So I may take that over to Twitch, so I may check it out. Also, I've heard that a lot of Twitch followers will follow you onto YouTube, so that's a whole nother audience that I could be introducing myself to. So I may start doing that. And then if you want to follow me to Twitch from YouTube, then I'll include my link in the bottom of upcoming videos. So yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, just also reminder Q&A, so you can ask me literally anything about what's going on my life. I love to chance to be able to talk with you guys. I know some of you probably won't be watching this until after the live stream is over, and that's cool. But yeah. Let me see. Did I miss anything that I wanted to talk about? Yeah, I'm actually really excited for the videos that I have coming up. Like I said, I'm going to be not doing reaction after reaction after reaction. It kind of gets old. I did start my channel as a reaction channel. However, just kind of gets one note sometimes, and I want to be able to do what my favorite YouTubers do and just do fun things and experiment and travel. So I'm going to start doing that as much as I can. And yeah, I have some really cool stuff in store. So I can't wait to do it. I know one of them, most of them are going to be doing stuff that I wasn't able to do as a child, like science experiments that I wasn't able to do as a child. I know the most famous one is the volcano experiment. So I've actually never done that. Surprise, surprise. So I'll be doing that. Let me see. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I'm also going to be growing stuff. I'm going to be making life. Well, I mean, not. It's in a different way. You'll see what it is. Honestly, I'll see what it is because it's still kind of freaky. But I wanted to get it in and try it out. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. But and if you didn't catch, I know there weren't too many viewers when I was talking about it, but I thought I would just introduce my new MTS bracelet, which is handmade and designed by me. It is incorporated. Hold up, there's two, and has MTS charms across the bracelet, and it is made with a semi-precious gemstone called sodalite, and it's accented with if you could choose, would you work a Fright Night or be a guest? Why? Okay, yeah, I'll address that later. Yes. So yes, it's made of a gemstone called sodalite, and there's two variations. One incorporates hematite, which is an iron oxide mineral with its own healing properties, and one of them is incorporated with rhinestone accents. So just to kind of keep the audience variety, and yeah. You can find it on my small jewelry business website, mellasjewelrybox.com, MELLAS jewelrybox.com. And yeah, thank you for supporting. So if you could choose, would you work a Fright Night or be a guest? I would definitely be a guest. I've done a haunted forest. I've done a haunted man. Well, I haven't done a haunted mansion in a long time, but the last time I did anything was the haunted forest, and that was scary. But I do want to do it again. There was a hayride that we were supposed to do, and that was supposed to be really scary, but we weren't able to do it. So yeah, I would definitely be a guest. I've been trying to do it every year. I tried to do it with my friends when I was in college, but they were punks. They didn't want to do it. So, and I didn't have a car, so it's not like I can make them go. And you can't really do that stuff by yourself. It's just not fun, and it's also dangerous because even though I love Halloween, I love this time of year. There's still a lot of crazy people who take this stuff seriously and use it as a time to actually prey on people. So you got to be wary of that stuff. But definitely a guest. It's fun that way because if you're working there, then you most likely even know the people who are working as the people who scare you, and it's just like it's not fun. So definitely a guest. I'd rather have the element of surprise. So yeah, I can't wait. I gotta look up the dates and the prices for it, and then talk to my father so we can get it coordinated and everyone can go, and I'll wear my costume. So I'm really excited. I tried to do it last year, but I guess I waited too late to say anything. So it was unfortunate, but yeah. Let me see. Well, anything else? So yeah, also, I wanted to thank all of my subscribers, whether you're tuning in live or not. Thank you so much for helping me reach at those. As much as I like biology, astronomy has my heart. We just don't have the cool experiments that biologists have. Actually, so where I work, astronomy is actually also another kind of passion of mine that I wanted to kind of do. But if you don't know, I'm pre-medicine. That's what I went to school for. So I majored in bio pre-med and I minored in chemistry. But astronomy was actually something that I've been interested in doing. I just never really had, the time and ability to really learn about it and focus on it. But where I work, we have, so I lead a biotechnology program that trains teachers in getting certified and using equipment and teaching a molecular biology curriculum that imitates the insulin making process. However, we also have another program that's an astronomy program for middle schoolers, and I help out every Saturday. And my coworker, she is an astronomy graduate school major, and she teaches the program and talks about a whole range of topics. So that is my time to actually learn about astronomy, and actually she teaches me the activities and the content for the week so that I can help everyone else who's interning or volunteering for the event. So I've learned so much this past 2 weeks. I know the I've learned about, for instance, the life cycle of stars. Just beautiful, just poetic, all of it. So I didn't know about that, but now I know the whole process about like stars being born in a nebula, and what stars are fusing depending on how big or small that they are. Um, and it's really cool. So my brain has been totally mind blown by that whole process. I also found out that our star, the sun, is a second generation. Well, our solar system is a second generation solar system, because our star, the sun, is or at least astronomers have concluded with their evidence that the sun is actually a daughter of an OG star. And that's just so beautiful and mind blowing to even think about. So the star was born, our sun was born from the nebula of one of the first stars ever that died out and created the way for sun to be able to be born and have her solar system. So it's really beautiful. And I also learned that our sun will be fusing elements up to carbon, and then it will turn into I think a white dwarf, because it's not big enough to expand. It's not big enough to turn into a black hole or neutron star, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I've learned a lot, and it's really cool to finally be able to get that astronomy content in. And yeah, so that's cool. So it's cool that that you love astronomy. And don't worry, biology's cool, but the other subjects are just as amazing. Chemistry was just a must for me. I had terrible college experiences with chemistry, so it's not my favorite right now. And the sad part is chemistry is really cool and super essential. However, it depends on how the professor teaches it. So if you've always had a bad history with poor teaching in a subject, you're just not going to be a fan of it. But because it's so crucial for me as a scientist and as a pre-med student, that is something that I just need to make sure I'm still at the top of my game of for knowing, despite those experiences. So, but that's life. Things happen. Yes, I'm an amateur astrophotographer. Star cycles are always cool to learn about. I always say those beautiful images I take are us admiring the potential demise of life forms. Oh. Yeah, actually, and it's really cool. What I didn't know that I learned last school year was that when you are looking at something in the sky, depending on how many light years away you are from it, you're actually seeing, because light takes that many years to get to us, we're seeing that star or that planet that many years in the past. So if we were to see, for instance, if we were to see in the like let me see, if we were to see like a planet, like an exoplanet that is 500 light years away, that means that if we were seeing that exoplanet right now, we're looking at what that exoplanet was like 500 years ago. So we're not looking at it in the present. So that's actually really cool, but also sad, because you want to see how it looks now, but you'll just never know. You'll never be able to. But I mean, it's cool to be able to see it anyway. So yeah, I've learned a lot of astronomy topics, and it's been really cool to expand my knowledge uh, of other topics, because I've been wanting to do that since I was little. But you can't be an expert in everything. You can't focus on everything. You have the things that you want to do and the things you want to focus on. I wanted to be a pre-med student my entire life. So that was the goal that I had set in mind to do. And I just had to set everything else aside and be able to learn on a later date, because you'll be able to have time to do that. But it's important that you focus on the goal that you have in mind, because you truly can't be an expert in everything. And that's hard for someone like me to admit, because I'm very competitive. I want to know everything. A lot of people want to know everything, but it's just not possible. And you learn those lessons along the way. I mean, I'm 24 and I still have a lot to learn, but yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, astronomy's cool. It's really cool. Physics is cool too. You just gotta have the right professor to teach it to you and get you interested enough to really get into the subject, because there's cool concepts out there. However, there's just certain topics that just will never be interesting to me. Like engineering, I admire all the people who are in the engineering field. It's just my brain automatically turns off when it comes to like learning about circuits and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be here with you, but my brain just does not want to learn this right now. And sometimes you just gotta take that L, or just recognize that you're just not gonna know it, or you're not gonna put that energy into doing it, and that's fine. You should know your limits. So, yeah. What else am I not just won't ever be interested in? Well, math. See, math is very crucial. Math is arguably the subject of all subjects, because it's incorporated in every single subject, even writing. Math is cool. I've never had a problem with math. It was always a problem of me just being too lazy to kind of feel like doing all the work to figure it out. And it's just like, whatever. But yeah, some topics it's just I will never want to get into. And that's okay. Let me see. Well, since we're all kind of anime knowers in here, we might as well talk a little bit about it. So yeah, My Hero Academia season 6 is out right now. I'm currently in season 4, and it's really good. I've been watching like episodes a day because my brother told me to start watching it, because I was always going to start watching it. However, my brother said, season 6 is coming up, right? So you gotta catch it, because things are taking a massive shift. And I was like, oh, okay. So let me get on it. So I started watching it. I love it. It is so funny. And I actually know everyone's names, and they're all Japanese, and I know all of them. I may not know their surnames, but I know their names that they're always using for each other. I'm pretty sure I know all 20 of the names. I don't know the class 1B names. There's one dude, Tetsu, and I'm just like, wow. I don't know his name, but everyone else I don't really remember. But class 1A, I know everyone's name. I love everyone. It's a great ensemble cast. Ensemble cast is if you succeed with that, you'll have a pretty good show. Also, Hunter x Hunter, amazing, great. My brother says, my brother calls it the best of all time. I think he chooses it over Attack on Titan, and that's where I have to disagree with him. But I am sort of kind of biased because Attack on Titan was why I even started watching other anime, because the storyline is so perfect. Like I've never seen a show like it outdoes live action shows when it comes to like a sense of urgency and horror and thriller. Like there's always a problem that needs to be addressed. There's always a moment where they can't relax, and you're just always on the edge of your seat trying to figure out what's going on. Also, you never know who's gonna die, especially in the first season. Um, because you would have never expected Marco to go, because he was a top 10, and I'm like, wow, they got rid of someone who made the top 10 in their core. And so yeah, they truly showed you that when it came to those costs and those risks that they had to take, you just never knew who was going. And there was ones that are alive now that I was always wondering every season whether they were going to kill them off. So um yeah, it's just unbeatable in my opinion. But I'm always waiting for someone to try and prove me wrong. I think my brother tried to prove me wrong with Hunter x Hunter, and he didn't prove me wrong, but definitely, definitely a close second from to Attack on Titan. So I'll say that. Also, Assassination Classroom is great. That's another ensemble class that's kind of like My Hero Academia, except no one has powers, except for Koro Sensei. Um, what classic anime? Actually, the first, I think I want to say the first anime that I ever watched before I knew what anime was, I gotta say it was Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Um, but I think I want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I remember more of Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to watch it on, they used to bring it on Saturday antenna channels because I had antenna TV growing up. Always did. I never had cable growing up. The only time I saw cable was over like probably my father's house or my cousin's house. So they used to bring shows to they used to bring what is it? Yu-Gi-Oh, Disney Channel, maybe even some Nickelodeon. They used to bring that to, and Cartoon Network. Yes, they used to bring those shows to Saturday mornings. So I used to see that growing up before I went to like violin or ballet class. So that's why I know about it. And I thank goodness I do, because I'm so glad I didn't miss out on Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh is amazing. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, and I kind of want to get back into the fandom of it all. There was a time where I was actually going to get back into it, but I kind of got busy, so I wasn't able to. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is the GOAT, no matter what anyone says. Yeah, so I would say that classic anime. I know that for Hunter x Hunter there is a an earlier version that I want to check out. I don't know how many seasons they got up to with the classic. I've only seen the reboot, which is still amazing, but I know they're continuing the manga. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to just read, because if the so I've been reading the Attack on Titan comic book, and it's been sort of kind of verbatim, but not in a bad way, because with source material like that, I wouldn't want you to stray from the original source. So I'm actually glad it's verbatim, that the anime is verbatim to the comic, because now I know, like, there isn't, although I did hear that there were some differences, so I'm kind of waiting to see those. But the book is perfect, the anime is perfect because it takes from the book, which is perfect. So no complaints there. I want to know if the Hunter x Hunter anime is straight from the book as well. Because if so, and as good as it is, with the new manga coming up, I want to know what's going on. I want to see the continued part. I don't want to wait till they have to animate it. So I'm trying to figure out if I should just start, if I should read all of Hunter x Hunter and then continue it, or just start with the continuation part of the manga. Because if, like I said, if the other past 6 seasons are straight from the book, then I guess there would be no need to go to the comic. But I am, like I said, I am a purist, so it would kind of feel weird if I didn't, because I can just run through the book, really. Also Black Butler, amazing. I remember so Attack on Titan season 1 was so good that I took like a 3-month break mid-season because it was like after the Battle of Trost in season 1, and I was like, this is amazing. So much so that I didn't even go back to it until like 3 months later. But in that time, I saw Black Butler, which was great. My friend told me about it, and she has the books. And also I saw Baki, which was a Netflix show. I saw some other stuff as well. So I've seen some stuff in between, but the ones that are really memorable are the ones that I'm kind of stating right now. One Punch Man, yeah, because my Netflix is running and I'm seeing the other stuff. One Punch Man is so funny. That's one of my that's a top 5 for me. I actually can't wait for season 3. I may even want to read it because I know the manga was a top manga. I'm just looking for love story. Okay, so I've been hearing about that, and I guess at this point I might as well just start watching it because they're always selling merch on Hot Topic, and my coworker was telling me about it. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll watch it because I know how classic it is. I just haven't been. I'm just gonna. I'll watch it one day. I think after I finish with My Hero, and also, so I've seen a love story anime before. I don't know if you've heard of one called Vampire Night, but I saw that. I actually liked it, but it kind of threw me off at the second season, where incest was involved, and I was just like, okay, well, that's just weird. So, it was okay, but I was like, dang, they just had to go and do that. That's weird. But I saw that. I think that's the only love story anime I've seen so far. There's actually one that I was in the middle of watching that seemed like it may have been a love story anime. I don't know. Is it Darwin's Game that I'm thinking about? I don't know. Oh shoot, Death Note. What am I talking about? Death Note was amazing. I remember I saw Death Note once like years ago. And then I was on like episode maybe 5 or 8, and I stopped watching it. And then early last year, I picked it back up. And I was like, how did I even stop midway? This is amazing. That's one of the most well-written anime I've ever seen. That's just pure intellect and detective and crime solving, and him trying to get away with his evilness the entire time. It was great. That was amazing. That's why I was like, those can't be the only good ones that I'm thinking about right now. Yeah, it definitely was amazing. But I already knew that was a GOAT way beforehand. I just had to rewatch it. What else? Trying to figure out. Actually, I can check this. Oh, you know what? There's this live, I don't want to say live action anime because it's like, I think they have actors who do, it's like 3D anime. And it's always been on Netflix when I see it, and I would buy this movie if I saw it. Actually, if it's on iTunes, I may even get it. But there's this movie called Gonzo, and it's based off of a manga, but it's not 2D anime. It's like, I guess, 3D anime. And they have actors. I'm pretty sure these are real actors that are playing it, but it's like they kind of look like you're playing them on a console, like that kind of look where they look real, but they're also obviously still fake. But I don't know. It's kind of weird how they do that. Like motion sensor, but they kind of made the whole everything. They just kind of made them all look like you're playing them on Xbox and that kind of thing. That's a really good one. That's probably my favorite movie. Probably my favorite Japanese movie. Oh, you know what? My favorite show though that they're making a season 2 of is Alice in Borderland. I cannot wait. I was hoping that they would release it in October, because they've been saying since last year that they've been working on the second season and that it was coming soon. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Can't wait till October because I'm sure that's when they're gonna release it. And I guess they're still working. Oh my god, I guess Alice is too. Yeah, that's totally my genre. Just amazing. Great show. I cannot wait for season 2. I've seen season 1 twice now because I've been waiting for season 2. But yeah, I can't wait for that. I think that's also based on a manga, but I don't want to read the manga because they've been filming it so well that I kind of just want to see it played out. They threw me for a loop. I wasn't ready. Yeah. You know what? I was really trying to figure out who was in charge of it. And when they revealed who it was, I was like, and they were there the entire time. I was like, of course, they would have been embedded with the group that they were in. I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody else, but I was like, yeah, that made sense when they revealed who it was. I was like, that they were so low key the entire time, but they kept showing you them. So when they finally appeared, you were like, that sneaky so and so. But yeah, actually, I didn't expect his friends to go away so quickly. I thought it was going to be them going through it all together, and maybe they probably would have gone at the end of the season, but they got rid of them in like episode 2. And I was like, wow. But it makes sense for the development of his character, because he wouldn't have faced that type of pain and anguish and that ability to keep going. But I really can't wait because now they're going to start playing for the face cards. And the face cards, I mean, if those number cards were already like that dangerous, I can't even imagine what the face cards are going to be. Did I watch Square Game? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I watched it. I like Korean shows too. I sure do. My mom actually watched it. Because I don't know what caused her to watch it, but yeah, I watched it. That was really good too. I think the main character got a SAG award for his performance, probably some other stuff too, but he did a really good job. He held it down. I had my suspicions about the old man. I did, but actually they kind of got thrown away a little bit. So when he first came on the scene, like the very first second, I was like, it's sus that an old man is here. That I don't see why he needs to be here and why they would bully him like that. So I was like, nah, he's sus. Then as they kept playing and he kept forming the relationship with the old man, I was like, I guess maybe. But then also when he caught him before they went back, I was like, he's sus again. But I won't say anything about it. I'll just keep it going. Then when was it that I was like, oh my God, he's definitely probably involved, was the reveal through. It did. I mean, okay, well, it threw me that the fact that they made me not continue to think he was sus was a good mark for them. See, I'm watching movies and stuff all the time, so I'm kind of seeing things, like I'm always watching for that kind of stuff. So sometimes I guess the more times you watch something, the more you always are seeing stuff from that genre, and the less original Hollywood is being nowadays. You can kind of tell when something is going to happen, or if that character is being used in a certain way. So you can kind of tell. But the fact that they made me even think for a longer period of time that maybe he wasn't, or maybe he didn't have anything to do with it, I was applauding them because that was good. That was really good. I was like, oh wow, so it really was him, because I thought in the beginning, but then he had this convincing attitude about him that was like, yeah. And then and then also, but when you see the reveal, it's like, you know what? Yeah, that I should have never even doubted for a second, because he was just smiling the whole time, especially during the famous one, the red light, green light. I was like, he shouldn't be smiling right now and enjoying himself. So when he said that it was, he just wanted to participate in it to feel the thrill of it, I was like, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it all makes sense. I agree. They just ended my suspicion by the alleged gunshot. Yeah. But you see, what they did was they didn't show him dying. And that's always a mark that you got to watch out for. If they don't show it, did it happen? That's always a thing with Hollywood, or, everywhere else where they are doing, where they make movies. But yeah. See, that episode was really emotional, and they threw you off after that. But I will say he did feel bad for making him feel that way, because when they were playing and he was acting like he was losing himself, losing his his brain, and acting like an old man, he was feeling really bad about having to so-called trick him or something, because only one of you can live. And so I think because he made him feel that sort of way, because like remember afterwards when they were about to invite those American VIP guests, and he was supposed to be, the old man creator was supposed to be joining them, but he never did because he didn't feel up to it. And I gotta say, it had to have been because he just felt so bad about how he was treating, because I don't know, I haven't seen it in months, so I forget the main character's name. But he had to have felt bad for making him go through all those emotions for no reason, because that changed him, and it made him feel terrible about the whole situation. So I think that's what caused him to start letting that sickness and the I'm about to die kind of thing creep in, because he was never the same after that. So, but yeah, that's what you get, because that's terrible. You shouldn't treat people like that. So I don't feel sorry for him. I was just glad that after all these years, people are still able to have the element of surprise. So Squid Game was really good. Also, didn't expect the girl to die either. And I mean, the way it was, the way they were doing the games, it was seeming like it was only going to be one left. But I also didn't know if that's how they were going to end it. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to just have a couple people or like a group of people. I'm pretty sure they were just going to keep going until after everyone except for one person was gone. So I'm just like, I just watched Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Hunter is good. I think it's like the only anime that you're watching. Yeah. That's definitely a good start. There are definitely other ones I could recommend after you watch Hunter x Hunter. What was I talking about? Yeah, and also, of course, it's going to be a season 2, because the baby brother cop, you saw him get shot, but you didn't see him die either, so he'll be back. Yeah, I actually can't wait to see what they do. Now, why the main character wants to go back to the games, that's the part that I want to see, because he was going to be on a plane to go see his daughter, and he decides to turn back. I was like, I don't know if I would have done that, but you get the season's got to continue somehow. So yeah, we'll see. I can't wait for it. Korean shows are really good as well. Yeah, right. I was like, I know you said you want to shut down the system. I can't wait to see how you do that, because at this point, actually, now that I think about it, it's really just him that knows about the games, or maybe any of the previous winners. But the young cop's brother was a previous winner, but he decided to join the games. So I'm trying to figure out, where is he going to find these other winners of the game to try and beat down the Squid Game system. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we'll see. I can't wait to see it, and the whole world will be watching. So I'm sure they're gonna make it really good. But I just kind of want to see Alice in Borderland before that happens, because it's been a good year plus since they said season 2 was coming. And I know it's going to be good, so that's why I'm not really complaining. I'm just really anxious to see it because I know it's going to be good. And I don't want to have to read the manga. If they make me wait another year, I'm reading the manga. I don't care, because I want to see what happens. Or the book. I don't know if it's a book or a manga. It's one of those two. Yeah. But yeah, that's the anime conversation for you. And now favorite characters of all anime so far. Number one is definitely Captain Levi, because obviously. But then number two, I didn't have a number two for a long time, but it's gotta be Hisoka. Hisoka, like, he is just the energy that I want to see in a show. I love him so much. He's amazing. He's unbeatable, and he just has this air about him that's just great. I love it. If you make me smile every time you come on the screen, then you've already done it for me. I just couldn't wait. The first time I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, I love him. So yeah, I have like a good, and actually my most popular video on my channel, the How to Survive the Animal Attack video, I'm wearing a Hisoka shirt. So at least 63,000 people know how much I love him. Yeah, I have like a good 5 Hisoka shirts, and I only have like 2 Levi shirts, so I guess that's saying something. Yeah, I have a Gon shirt as well. I love going into Hot Topic. Hot Topic is one of my favorite stores, but I love those nerdy stores where you can just go in and get stuff that you get. I got these earrings off of Amazon though. These are my Kurapika earrings, but yeah, I love that kind of stuff, especially because anime gives you really great fashion. Like Hunter x Hunter, I love the outfits that they have in there. I love the outfits in My Hero Academia. And yeah, I can't say Attack on Titan, but I do love those outfits. I love Hot Topic. Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen shirts in there. Their most popular stuff makes me want to watch it because of the merch that they sell. And it's just like, these shows gotta be good. So I gotta watch. Oh, I'm in the beginning of Demon Slayer right now. My brother loves that show. I'm in like episode like five or six, one of those. And it's funny because that kind of show is my genre, but I haven't been watching it as as consistently as I've been watching like My Hero Academia. I've been watching it since I first watched the first episode, and I haven't really stopped watching it. But with Demon Slayer, I watch it, and then it starts out and saying, okay, I'll take a look at it. What was it? What show was I talking about? Oh yeah, Attack on Titan. I love their outfits, their battle outfits. Although I do, I always kind of think to myself how their outfits give them mobility. Now I know their outfits change in the later seasons, but their original outfits with the jackets and the boots, I'm just like, I don't know if that would be the outfit that I would wear to kill Titans with. If I need like absolute mobility to do things, like I'm gonna need like sweats or something where I can just move without needing to have any restrictions, because a jacket like that can give you some restrictions, but the jackets don't go all the way down. But like the boots, they gotta be, but I mean their society is kind of different, so they don't know what tennis shoes are or sneakers are. So they get a pass for that. But yeah. And Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so what would you wear to the Hunter exam? Because when I was looking at their outfits the first time I was watching it, I was like, some of these outfits are just really ridiculous for the Hunter exam. Like, why are you wearing this like cute? Now Hisoka, he gets a pass because obviously it don't matter what you wear. But everyone else was wearing these like cute, fancy looking outfits. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I mean, that's your preference, but I'm wearing like sweats and tennis shoes and I don't know, a tracksuit or something. Because that's the only way. And then Leorio was wearing a suit the whole time. And I'm just like, boy, please. I don't know why. But he does that. I think Gon's outfit is one of the more sensible ones. Kilowa's is fine. Karapika's wearing his cultural outfit, so you can't say anything about that. But yeah, Leorio with now him bringing his suitcase with all his medicines and potions in it, and bandages and first aid kit. That's fine, of course. But him wearing a suit and him being like a teenager, he said, I was like, yeah, that don't make no sense to me. Cuba had the best fit. Yeah, because he did. Although he was carrying around that skateboard, and that wouldn't have been it for me. But he was fine. He could carry the skateboard. If anyone could do it, it would be him. But if I had to pick an outfit for the exam, it'd probably be Gones. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Gones' outfit because I need a backpack wherever I go. I need to travel with a bag or something. I know Karapika had a bag, but it was more it was the side shoulder ones that go across. And I wear with those kind of bags, it's just they're not too good for long distance, especially when they get heavy. So the backpack, like the book bag, that is the best bet for me. So I think that's why his outfit kind of takes the number one spot for me. And then I would say Killua, but Killua didn't have any. I mean, I guess his shorts had pockets, but in case you need to hold something or do something. But he didn't really need anything, Even though he didn't know Nin at the time, he was still a better. He was still a top competitor because of his upbringing. So he didn't really need anything. Not the green shirt. I like it. I like Gon's outfit. I'll say it as many times as I need to. I like it. I'm going to do it. One Halloween, I am going to wear Gon's outfit. It's really cute. My brother said he likes Gon's outfit when he's not wearing the jacket. He said if it's just him wearing the t-shirt, like how they were doing in Greed Island, that was fine. But otherwise, he doesn't like it with the jacket. I was like, I love the jacket. That just kind of makes the outfit. When they were in Greed Island and they had their shirts that they gave to the little village of people, I was just waiting for them to get their clothes back the entire season. And then they also fought the Chimera Ants without all of their getup as well. Oh, I had to wait 2 seasons for them to have their clothes back. Oh, shoot. Yeah. So yeah, I love their outfits. Although, when it comes to earrings, oh, you know what? I would wear Hisoka's like, okay, so this is his season 2. This is his season 2 outfit. When he's in the arena. This is actually the scene where he's about to fight Gon. That's my favorite Hisoka outfit. But I mean his first outfit is, it's actually my least favorite, but at the same time, I still love it because it's your first time that you see him. So it's arguably his most iconic one. However, you'll always kind of see people dressing like when they're doing Halloween, they'll wear this version with the black. So yeah. And Karapika, and a lot of people, like when you're looking up Karapika outfits, a lot of the times you'll see the blue and yellow, the blue and gold combo. But I actually love his season 1 outfit as well. You changed my perspective. I'm gonna go buy some Gon. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. I'm sorry. I love Gon's outfit. I do. It's really cute. And like with the book bag and the fishing rod, you don't gotta have the fishing rod with you, but the backpack, the jacket, the shorts, I think it's cute. He's a 12-year-old little boy. He's a little country bumpkin. He grew up on an island. Like his outfit makes so much sense for him and is really cute. So I'm glad I did that. Yeah, Kilo's outfit, I mean, like it's not much for Halloween, but you would know who he is if you saw someone with like the V-neck white shirt and the shorts. You would know who he is. Especially if you have like a 99 badge, you would definitely know who that is. Yeah. Yeah, those outfits for the hunter exam are just like, what? I'm wearing tennis shoes, sweatpants. I mean, it's gonna be a cute outfit, but it's gonna be something I can work around, something that doesn't make noise, something that doesn't have a bunch of puffs. Because I want to say like just about all the characters had like the shoulder puff around the, it's like puffs around the shoulder area. I'm just like, that's not convenient. But they're all supposed to be skilled at what they do, so I guess it doesn't matter what they're wearing. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah, but I love Hunter x Hunter. That it was very fashion forward to me. And then I laughed my butt off when they said they were going to York New City. I was like, because I had to go back. I was like, did I hear that correctly? I was like, are they saying New York? They're saying York New? I was like, can they do that? I was like, of course they can do that. I was like, I love how they just I love how the parallels that they're trying to draw with the city life and stuff like that. It's so cute, especially because it's Japanese originally, so it's funny. Yeah, I love Hunter x Hunter. It's pretty perfect. I have no complaints about that show at all. I actually got my mother to start watching it. I did because I told her because I kept showing her clips of Hisoka, and I was showing her why I love him so much and why he's just the GOAT. And then I was like, but Mom, you gotta see the Hunter Exam season 1 because that's one of the best season 1s to ever season 1. It's great. It just sets up the entire series. And so I showed it to her, and shoot, I think we kind of went through it the whole entire day. So she's been watching it on her own. And although every time I end up showing her something that I like, she just won't stop talking about it afterwards. So I kind of regret that I even show her after I've already shown her. But that's whatever. So yeah, that's why I'm not even sure I want to show her Attack on Titan because she's gonna love it so much. She probably won't. But the thing is, every time I show her something, she is like, "Oh, I don't want to see it," or "I don't think so." But I'm just like, Mom, when have I ever led you wrong? I have never showed you anything that was bad quality at all. And then she ends up loving it, and then she won't be able to stop talking about it. That's how it was with Lucifer, the show Lucifer. I was watching it and I was like, I love this. And then she started watching it. Then she couldn't stop watching it. And then that's all she was talking about. And I'm just like, okay, Mom, keep talking about it. I won't like it as much as I used to. But that's what mothers will do. So, yeah. So I'm glad. I actually really am glad. That's why I can't put anything above Attack on Titan because Attack on Titan is what put me in the anime world. I would like my viewer experience has been all the better for knowing that show. Actually, my this portrait right there that I got from, I want to say it was box lunch, but that is Eren and the Colossal Titan and Armor Titan and the other 3. Great picture. And when I showed my mom the photo of it, she was like, "So what's this about?" I was like, "Mom, there's so many levels to this picture. I couldn't even explain it all to you right now." Like that's that one picture itself is like 3 seasons in one. So yeah, it's great. So yeah. Oh shoot, an hour and 18 minutes or 19 minutes. Well, this was great. So I felt like that about Sandman. I didn't want to watch it, but then I fell with it. I actually haven't finished watching Sandman. I think I have like one more episode to go. I was watching it a month ago, but then I got busy at work. So I didn't finish it. But it's okay. It's not the coolest thing I've seen in the world. There were episodes that I liked over others. I'll say that. There were episodes that I wished the rest of the show kind of was the tone for. So, but I haven't finished watching it, so I can't really say all of it yet. But yeah, I actually did want to watch it. Because I knew about the Sandman, the concept of the Sandman. And I was like, oh, okay. And I had no idea that he was owned by DC Comics. So I was like, interesting. So he has a whole storyline and everything. So yeah, that's why I definitely wanted to see it. It was not, it's not what I thought. It's not bad, but it also is just like, it's serviceable. Yeah. Just want to figure out. But yeah, any other shows that you want to discuss? Yeah, let me know. I've probably seen it. Like I said, I'm a nerd, so I most likely know about it. I'm trying to figure out, there's so many other shows that I haven't. See, every time, when I'm not in the spotlight, I can always think about stuff. But then when it's time for me to actually let me check my watch list, because I want to make sure that I mention other stuff if I wanted to talk about it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blue Exorcist. Yeah, my friend showed me that a long time ago. And then season 2 came out, but I already forgot season 1, so I have to watch season 1 again before I go into season 2. Oh yeah, I watched there's this one other show that was good. And it's called The Promised Neverland. And I saw that show. Hold up, let me get my yeah. The Promised Neverland is really good too if you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil anything, but it seemed really interesting. For children to be the main character, I didn't know it was going to get as dark as it was going to get. That's why I liked it so much. But that's also an interesting show to watch. As far as Netflix ones, a while, yeah, it's really good though. I do like it. Let me see. Yeah, it was Promised Neverland was, yeah, I was like, okay. I didn't like take a break off it. I kind of just watched it all through. I know they only had season 1 on Netflix, so I finished it on Funimation. Oh, that's right. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay. So I know my brother told me about it and I watched it. Season 1 was amazing. But then season 2 got really confusing. Because it was like he turned into a completely different person. And I understand why he did, because he was tortured to like the point of no return. And I'm sure that changed who he was so completely to the point where he literally turned into a different person. But the way they didn't really like set it up, it was just like all of a sudden it was this new group of people and this dude who looked like the main character. But I was like, is that him or is it not him? Have we moved on to a different group of people? I don't understand. And that kind of just threw me off a little bit. So I think I'm on the last episode of season 2, but my brother said that the comic is way better. So I may read the comic. Also, there's this one show that I actually can't. I really hope Netflix continues to do this show. It's this show that they did called Doro Hey Doro, and the first season it's like the whole concept is totally my genre. So if you don't know what it is, if you haven't seen it, it's like this dude got cursed or something. I keep forgetting. I have the first comic book, but I also saw season 1, and he's just trying to find whoever it was that turned him into like a half man, half crocodile type. Like he has a crocodile head, but like his true essence is inside. And every time he puts someone into his mouth, you'll see like the dude's actual face, and he'll be like, "It wasn't you who did this," and he'll spit him back out or something. And they're just finding the sorcerers who did that to him. and the whole world is like really interesting. I like it, so I actually recommend it. I don't know if I hope they're going to do a season 2, but if not, that's why I'm kind of reading the manga so I can see it, because yeah, I like it. What else? I think that's it. I only started my anime journey in like 2020, because I watched Attack on Titan. I saw it in, I want to say, like summer of 2020, and when I first watched it, it was so amazing. I was like, I cannot believe that something that's not live action is this good. So yeah, that's kind of what got me doing everything. Like I said, Assassination Classroom, brilliant. I love it. That was way more wholesome than I thought it was going to be. They made me cry at the end. If you made me cry at the end, then you did a good job. Rolling Girls, I never heard of that. What is that about? Is that on Funimation or Crunchyroll? I haven't gone into Crunchyroll. I still have my Funimation account. But what's that about? Yeah. I'm
being led to one of the more.
Let me see. Trying to figure out. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's like a superhero. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take a look at it. There is one that's really good that only had one season, which I think is criminal. There's this anime called Parasite, and it is so good. I am so pissed that there is not a season 2. I don't know if there's a season 2 of anime of manga either. But if there's not, that's also criminal, because that show is great. I won't even spoil it for you, but it's really good. It's like these parasites, they come to Earth and they are attacking and killing people, and the main character would have been one of those victims as well, but he was able to stop this one parasite from getting into him. However, they were still able to have control of his arm. And yeah, it's just those two. And yeah, the show is amazing. But also, what I thought made it even better was that lady. Remember that alien that took the form of that lady, and she was trying to grow life, the human life or whatever, and she was trying to I don't know why she was growing the human child, but she wanted to, I guess, know what it was like, or see if she would have affection for it or something. But then she ended up dying to save its life. I was like, wow, that was great. I guess I did spoil it, but it's good. It's good anyway. But what I said won't take away from how good it is. So check that out. Actually, I know for a fact because my brother, before I even saw Hunter x Hunter, my brother showed me clips, and he literally showed me the scene where King and Netero are fighting. That's literally the climax of the show so far. Like, he literally showed me that part before I even watched the whole show. And it didn't take away from the experience at all. I loved it. I just knew what was coming. But at the same time, how would you react to having let's just say I'm glad that that's not a situation I have to think about. But yeah, I don't know. Just having my arm be able to, I don't know. That's weird. That kind of stuff just should just stay a 2D concept. I don't even want to think about. Honestly, I don't even think a live action would even be that good. Depending on how they do it. I don't see it being as good as the anime. So, what they did, Netflix did attempt Death Note, and when I say attempt, I mean attempt, because that was bad. And I saw Death Note live action before I even re-saw the anime, and I even knew that was trash. I was like, first of all, standing like as a standalone film, bad. But if you're going off of a concept as good as Death Note, like, you failed. It was bad. Not to mention the whitewashing. Like, he could have been Japanese. Everyone could have been Japanese. I don't understand why Hollywood feels the need to do that. Like, there are some shows where if they did a live action of it, I wouldn't want to see it unless the characters were Japanese, because it just doesn't work. Unless they've incorporated, unless that anime can exist in a world of where there's like different kinds of people. Hunter x Hunter, that could be non-Japanese. However, I don't think I would like it. I don't know. It depends. They would have to make it really good. It had to be really good. It would help in the medical field. Having to honestly, that wouldn't be enough. I'm just gonna study. I'm just gonna do my best on the in the surgeon table, but I'm not gonna have no freaking monster. No, helping me out. Sorry, we're not doing that. I know one shouldn't care about their appearance and how one should care about their appearance, but not care what others think. Like, no, we're not doing that. That's embarrassing. Also, like, first of all, what he had to go through to stop that alien, like, that was quick thinking on his part to stop him from taking over his body. I think I may have just taken the L at that point, because I would have been trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, I would have done what I can to stop it, but I don't think I have anything around me that I could just wrap around, or a tourniquet or something to help stop him. Like, there's gonna be, I don't know. I feel like the Migi also gave up fast as well. Like, he just settled with being in the hand. But yeah, that just would have been too much to go through. I know if it got my mother, she would have been gone because she's a deep sleeper. That just would have to been a RIP for that one. But yeah, I would not want that. But the show was great, really great. I like it. It was actually kind of sad when he had to, go back to where he came from and separate from him. So yeah, that show definitely deserved a season 2. I was like, why y'all wrapping it up after one season? This is great. But yeah. What else got criminally low? Oh, I wish they would make more of the Gonzo series that I was talking about earlier. The fact that they only have one movie is criminal as well. That the movie that I was talking about, like the live action, like the 3D anime type, like, it looks like a Xbox gameplay without you controlling the players, pretty much. Yeah, I wish they would have another movie. But that came out a little while ago. I don't think they're going to do it. But I think the things that I'm truly looking forward to are Alice in Borderland. Because every time I see it come up on the Netflix, slideshow, I can't wait. I'm going to need it to happen very soon. Would be great. Yeah. There are some other animes, but I don't really care to mention them. I saw Kengan Ashura, which is like they're fighting, like companies, big corporations and conglomerates have fighters that pretty much conduct their business transactions through like fights and stuff. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that would be cool live action. But also, like I said, they would have to be Japanese. Although they did have international companies, so those international companies would have to be represented accordingly to their country and stuff. So that would be cool. Also finished seeing Ajin like 2 months ago. That was good too. Really good concept. I kind of wish they would do more with that. But actually, they're supposed to be doing more because I know that they ended and Sato got away. So they'd have to finish that. But yeah, those are my favorite animes so far, and I'm gonna keep watching. I'll probably be watching it as soon as I get off the stream. The My Hero Academia. I'm gonna keep watching it until I get to season 6, and I can finally watch season 6 and be up to speed with everything, and that'd be cool. So yeah. It is an hour and 34 minutes into the stream. So if you have any more questions or any more things you want to talk about, I'd be happy to discuss them. If not, I guess I'll be getting off soon. So thank y'all so much for joining and talking with me. I appreciate it. Even if there was only like 2 people the entire time, that's fine. I still appreciate it. And I'm sure there'll be people who are seeing this after the live stream. So thank you to you too if you were watching. And yeah. I'm probably just gonna chill in the house like I did last year. I didn't really do anything. I mean, just what can you do when you're 24? It's just like, but I know for my 25th, I would like to go all out because a quarter centennial is very important. And I would like to celebrate that. Especially because I did not get to celebrate. I've had the most terrible time with birthdays in the past years. When I was in college, I know when I turned 20, I had a genetics midterm. And oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for talking back and forth with me. I really appreciate it. It kind of kept it going. It wouldn't be as long if you hadn't been talking with me the whole time. So thank you. Was it when I was 20? I had a genetics midterm, and then I had to work for 3 hours. I was a writing tutor, so I had to go to work for 3 hours. So that wasn't the coolest, but I did end up going out with my friends at night. So we did, go out to dinner or whatever. When I turned 21, I had a physics midterm. I had another test. I can't remember what it was. And then I also had to work again. So yeah, I had two tests. What was it? Was it a biochemistry quiz or something? It was something. But I had that, a physics test, and I had to work. It was bad. So I didn't get to enjoy that at all. So I always said, you know what, when I'm older and I'm working and I got a little bit of money or something, I gotta make up for the ones that were robbed from me. Because yeah, I was so used to, so my birthday is on October 10th. So usually when I was growing up, it always used to kind of land on what used to be called Columbus Day, but we don't accept that. But it was a day off of school. So I kind of used to have days off of school. It was like half of the time I would be in school, half the time I would have the day off. So, yeah, I kind of just hate having stuff on my birthday. So thankfully, I didn't have to go to work today. So that was great. And, yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate it. And, I guess I'm going to head off now because I haven't eaten a single thing since I woke up this morning. And, I'm kind of used to it at that point. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And once again, before I leave, don't forget, I do have merch available on my small jewelry business site, melthejewelrybox.com, the official Mel's Jewelry Box. Mel the Scientist. I can't. And it's funny because they both start with the M, so it's gonna be a challenge trying to say one over the other. But my Mel the Scientist bracelet, which is also made and designed by me, along with everything else on the website, is available there. The link is in the description. I'll also be including my trailer for it and just about all of my videos after this. And yeah, it's made of sodalite, lava stone, amazing health benefits, because that's what I'm all about, really. And also, for those of you with sensitive skin, I have sensitive skin too. I put a layer of a jewelry shield on it, so it helps your jewelry last long and keeps you safe from metallic irritation. So that's that. And you'll also receive a personally handwritten note from me thanking you. So yeah, and I can't wait to have more merch in the future. I think when I get to an amount of subscribers that I feel comfortable enough having merch, then I will start doing more of it. But right now, this is kind of all I can afford because it's made by me, and I hope that's enough right now. So yeah, but I'm still excited to have one. And also got a new logo change and it looks amazing. So this is a new era. I've got some really great ideas coming up that I really can't wait to do. So I'm really excited for the future of the channel. But I just want to take this time to live chat and show you and tell you personally how much I appreciate you supporting me and my channel. This has been a dream, and yeah, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to head off. Y'all take care and have an amazing rest of the day, and be safe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.